Hey, what's up, guys? We're out here at the 2019 Industry Day at the range, and we got a brand new product from Winchester Repeating Arms. It's the SX4 20 gauge.
Yeah, we love our 20 gauges.
And we've had the SX4 12 gauge for the last couple years, but they just announced the release of the 20 gauge, and we couldn't be more excited. We're gonna do a little shooting with this gun. We're gonna tell you a little bit about it and show you why we love the SX4 20 gauge. Let's go.
Seems to hit clays pretty well. I like it.
Nice.
Sir, please hold the shotgun with 2 hands.
You're now in our video.
That was just a plain miss right
Oh, that was pretty pathetic.
there. I need that one again.
So one of the things we love about the SX4 20 gauge is that it's light, and yet it's very light on the recoil as well.
That's what I love about it, yes.
A lot of times you'll see light guns have...
Let's see it again. There's some smoke.
Yes! Let me shoot that thing.
All right, you take a turn
I'm not
with
holding
it.
the camera. I'm cold. Ah, it feels good to be shooting again.
Why, is it too cold in Minnesota?
Yeah. Been off for about a month. I haven't shot a shotgun.
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months? All right, let's see if I still got anything in there. Not good. Not good. Good thing we get to edit our videos. There we go.
Nice shot.
I'm liking it. The SX4 20 gauge is basically the same thing as the 12 gauge, just in a smaller, lighter package. And been shooting the SX4 12 gauge for 2 years now. Absolutely love it. One of the things I love most is just how it feels in your hands, how well it's balanced, and how well it just mounts up and feels natural. Of course, just like the 12 gauge, it's got the updated controls, the bolt handle, the bolt release, the safety are all just easier to use. So that's something I absolutely love. Just feels natural in my hands. And of course, just like the SX3 20 gauge, pretty light gun, very light recoil. Even I can shoot it one-handed. That's how light it is. Love it.
You know, same look and feel of the SX4 12 gauge, but it just, I love 20 gauges. I love the way the SX4 swings, and the 20 gauge is no different. One thing that I really like is that they move the balance point on the SX4s slightly forward, and that just helps in your swing, and I think it just feels better in your hand. So I can't wait to start putting the SX4 20 gauge into our live shows and shooting it a whole lot more in 2019.
You know, and a lot of people still wonder, well, what's the difference between the SX3 and the SX4? We've already made a video about that with the 12 gauge. We could make one about the 20 gauge, but it would pretty much be the same video. So
the only real difference between the 12 and the 20 gauge is the quick load feature.
yes, show them what that looks like, quick load feature.
Quick load feature, you can just, with the bolt open, put one into the magazine tube and it loads into the chamber like that.
So that's the only real big difference between the SX4 12 gauge and 20 gauge. Obviously the weight and the recoil is a little bit different. But if you haven't seen that video and you are wondering what the difference, maybe you're considering getting an SX3, you're saying, should I get the SX3, SX4? Go to our video. We'll put a link right in this video or in the description, and you can check it out and see which one makes more sense for you. We've been shooting, like we've said, the SX4 for a couple years on the 12 gauge side.
And one thing that I've heard in comments and people say is, you know, the SX4 is a little bit cheaper than the SX3 on the price tag. They had to make it cheaper. Well, I can tell you that we have put tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of rounds through the SX4, and you know what? It performs fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that is the natural assumption. If something comes with a lower price tag, They dropped about $100 from the SX3 to SX4, and people sort of assume that there's something cheaper about the gun. They were able to manufacture it cheaper, and they passed those savings on to you instead of just higher margin, which I think is phenomenal. There are some slight changes, like on the SX3, the trigger guard was metal, and it's now a very hard plastic, which doesn't matter to me at all.
Composite material of some kind, yep.
Yeah, it's a composite, and I mean, we beat our guns, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
and,
we do not baby them.
We haven't had really any trouble to speak of. Absolutely love them. But watch our other video, decide if the SX3 or the SX4 makes sense. And if you're looking for the 20 gauge, it will be available sometime this year. That's all I know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you're as excited as we are about it.
Remember, it's impossible to hit the shots you never take.
So pull that trigger and shoot for your dreams. See ya.